2, 3. That was like I think it was off.
I think it was. I also didn't hear yours.
1. Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Maybe.
We. This is gonna be a fucking time.
Fuck, man. We quit our jobs.
We did. Could we give it a minute? I'm actually.
I'm recording.
I know
Keep
that's fine, but like, could we like give it a second to like jump in? I'm actually like
Yeah,
applying
yeah,
for
yeah.
another job right now.
Tensei. You sleep?
Well, I didn't apply for a new job. I'm taking this podcast seriously.
Well, I think. Okay, I submitted it. There we go. I think the theme of this show is that. Yeah, I did initially quit my job, and yeah, you have quit your job. But I'm currently employed, if not double employed.
Yeah, overworked, overpaid probably.
I mean, quite honestly, I agree with the overpaid part. But I ain't complaining. But yeah, it's more about what it means to like not be satisfied with work. At least that's what I have always envisioned this as. Right? Like, were you happy making bagels?
No, I was fucking. I feel so much better now after I quit my job. Like mentally, I can do things again. Like I went out last night,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't do that for like 4 years at Bagel J's. Like I rarely went out with my friends or did anything.
Is it because like, and what was your schedule like? Was that the reason? Like you were working either
It
too
was like
early?
early mornings and it was weekends.
Exactly.
And all of my friends went to college and got uh, normal people jobs, so they were only off on weekends. So it was like kind of
Yeah.
shitty to wake up at 6:30 to go to work and then don't really want to hang out with my friends after that on a busy Saturday.
And that's why I initially quit Target out
Yeah.
here, because I was working very early hours, and that meant I couldn't be out late with my friends. And like it was honestly an all right job, but I think it didn't mesh with my like schedule so much that I just couldn't. It made it like super annoying. But yeah.
I just need some sort of happiness and feel like I would work a hard labor job if I felt
Happy.
or I felt like I accomplished.
You cut out.
I felt like I accomplished something. Like my I'm working on my dad's house right now, doing his whole porch. I painted the whole thing, and we're like painting spindles. We're gonna rebuild the entire front part, and we're redoing it underneath the support beams and all that. And doing that, like it sucks. It's not fun.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, I get home and I'm like, wow, I don't feel like shit, and I don't have that existential dread of not doing something.
Well, you accomplish something, and that's something that, like, work right now, like, especially the work we were doing at my old jobs and your old last job, like, they're not, you keep doing the exact same thing, and it's over and over again, and it's not, like, fulfilling, and you have, like, no connection to your work. I don't want to get all
Right.
commie on you, but, like, there's, like,
Well, yeah.
there's a lack of, like, connection to your work.
It sucks when you like work there for 4 years and your first raise is, well, we New York State, so we got mandatory raises.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you're 2 years in and you're working with people who've been there for 3 months, you would expect to get paid more than, you
Yeah,
know,
100%.
by like 25 cents even. And that's what ended up happening. My first raise was 25 cents past what other people were making.
Jeez.
3 years in took. I
Yeah,
didn't get my first raise until COVID,
that's actually insane.
so that I wouldn't quit.
Wait, really? Like, so what was the story there? Like,
75% of the staff went on unemployment, never came back, and I stuck around because I'm a fucking sucker.
did you feel some like sort of loyalty to the place?
I still feel loyalty to the place, but to the people. My manager was like, she's one like mom bear. She's like a second mother,
Okay.
and I still love her. I haven't talked to her in a while. She retired, or she just didn't want to be a manager there because she wasn't getting paid enough either.
Is
Uh,
that like why you quit?
yeah, the new manager is like actually worse. I've met.
Hmm. I quit because of a manager as well. Like, well, that was like what pushed me off. Like,
Yeah, me too. Basically, it was time.
yeah, yeah. I was also
Yeah.
turning 25, and I was like, I can't work at Target forever. I need to figure out something else.
Are you 25?
I'm 26 now.
Oh, good.
It took a whole year of a lot of stuff to get where I am now. But
Yeah.
honestly, a year isn't that long. So, whatever.
Yeah, it's really not that bad. I mean, I've been unemployed for less than 2 months.
Has it really only been 2 months?
Um, maybe like two. Yeah, yeah, it was like mid-July.
Really?
Yeah, I went on vacation for 2 weeks, and then like the day after, I was like, I don't think I can go back,
Mm-hmm.
so I quit. So yeah, it was like the beginning of July was my last, and then I was technically still working there while I was on vacation.
Okay.
Um, that's 2 months, right?
Yeah, yeah. July,
Where are we
August,
at?
September.
I know, but like even 2 months in, it's like I'm kind of I'm going crazy.
Really?
It's nice working with my dad 3 days a week, but
Yeah.
like I need something to do. That's sort of why I started this podcast to round it all out. You see.
When I quit, I dove right into writing. So I guess I had something to do. Uh, but aside from that, like, I guess I also had DoorDash and Smash. So I had a lot going on,
Yeah, yeah.
but but yeah, I feel like it's just about like doing the things you like and then hoping they become a
Money
job.
makers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Was
And
DoorDash the biggest scheme you've ever been a part of?
the biggest scheme, honestly, if it wasn't for the like wear and tear you put on your vehicle with DoorDash, I would still do DoorDash. Um, it didn't
Well, the
make you like.
gas price, does it even make it worth it? You know?
I'm very lucky I got out before that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, now it's like really bad. But I really liked it. I like the freedom of DoorDash. I like that you could work whenever you wanted. Um, and yeah, I actually also just like kind of like being in different places and like I don't know. There was a lot more like accomplishment in even just DoorDash than like working a shitty retail job. So I don't know. I kind of liked it.
Right.
But I couldn't keep doing it because my car was already like 200,000 miles on it, and then I was doing DoorDash, so it was like that thing is on its last legs. So I had to get a job at Walmart for a little bit, and that was a nightmare. Oh god.
So
Ugh.
you've had how many jobs in the last year?
In the last year, so technically I quit Target, which was my like first job out here and my longest job out here in Colorado. I guess we should kind of explain like
Oh yeah, you left me.
yeah. I didn't leave. I just
Whatever. You can
left.
fucking
Huh?
explain it away.
Sure. I was playing Overwatch one day and I met somebody and we became friends and then we became a thing and
Good friends.
yeah, good friends. And then I
The
moved to Colorado.
oh man. And now you're there.
Yeah,
Good old Colorado.
it's pretty nice.
You know I have like uh, half my cousins live in Colorado now.
Where?
Um, two of them are in Colorado. Are in what's the big ski city? Aspen.
Probably.
I think it's Aspen or something. And
There's also
then uh,
Steamboat Springs,
oh, it's Halifax, right?
Halifax. See, I only know like Denver, Colorado Springs, Fort Collins, where I'm at, and like Estes Park and Breckenridge. Those are like the only like places around here that I know.
Uh, well, my one cousin, he has like a house
Yeah.
that the company gave him, basically. I mean, didn't get it's like a rental, but it's like he doesn't pay anything, and it's a massive house. And I think he gets paid very well.
Okay.
Um,
What's
but then his sister and her boyfriend moved out there, and are now they quit their jobs, and now they're out there too,
ah? Look at
not
them.
working, or maybe they're working. I don't
Um.
know.
Wait. Yeah. What? How did he get the house? What company?
He's I don't know. It's some nerd shit. I I mean, it's like I don't know. I don't know what he does, but it's like data or something. Uh,
So like something you could do from home, kind of.
yeah, yeah, but they made him move out to Colorado.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah,
Nice. Well, Colorado is a nice place. You got to come out here one time.
I know we're planning on it. I think I'm gonna come down at some point soon
Good.
and come visit everybody.
You could stay with us, obviously. So.
That would be nice. I have one place to stay, and it's like an hour from you, which I
Where?
guess, I don't know. I don't know these places in Colorado.
You gotta figure out where they live.
Denver, maybe? It might be Denver.
Denver's like the hub, the central hub of
Yeah.
Colorado. So
Yeah.
that's where I was 2 nights ago. Playing Smash Bros. Oh, but yeah. So yeah, I quit my job at Target, and then the last year, we're talking about the straight like last year. So I worked at Target for like 2 years. I quit in July of 2021, and then I did DoorDash and tried to do writing, and then I got into I got into some financial strife. DoorDash wasn't cutting it, so I started working for Walmart for a couple months, and then I just straight up couldn't handle it, so I quit that. Like I like no called no showed. That was like the first time I ever did that at the job. It was really bad. Walmart
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, Walmart sucks. That's true.
It's really bad. But then I got a job at a supermarket, kind of doing what I was doing in Buffalo before I left, which was like a meat department.
Oh,
position.
nice.
And then during that, I got hired to do coaching with Cloud9 for Smash Bros. And I also got hired at a local LAN center to work there. So my job I got 2 esports jobs, and I also got I got the call for both of them like within an hour of each other, which is fucking awesome. So yeah, I now work in esports, but I did
Good for
initially
you.
quit my job.
That's pretty
still
sick.
counts.
Well, I feel like I'm gonna explain something, and then I'm gonna. I feel like the point of the podcast is, it's like trying to improve your life with drastic changes.
Yeah, at least through work. Yeah, maybe not like.
Yeah. Well, no, forever. It can be anything. You know?
Yeah, drastic change might be a little too broad. I
I'm
started
getting.
doing
I'm gonna get a
meth.
face tattoo.
Yeah, like.
That's gonna improve my chances as a white rapper. If you ask me.
Yeah, true. True. What would your white rapper name be?
Probably have to start with Young, Yung, or Lil. Could be.
Alright.
I don't know. Oh man. I'm gonna stop recording real quick and just check the audio.
Okay.
And then I'll be right back.
Okay. Did I stop recording?
No. We're just gonna have to redo that snapping again.
Are we gonna snap or are we gonna clap?
We might clap.
Okay. Okay, I got a message from my boss. You may want to elaborate a bit more, embellish if you need to. Play Smash Bros.
This is not. What? This one?
What's wrong?
My mic is just so awkward.
It is. I feel like you have to kind of have it in a similar spot a lot. I mean, it doesn't sound horrible. Like
There's that banging and shit. Is that picking up on yours?
Yeah, but it's like honestly, I think it kind of adds character. Personally, I don't think it's that bad. But if you want to do whatever you need
I'll
to,
fix it at some point.
okay.
I think I just got to remove the arm.
Yeah, I think the
I
arm.
think that's making the most noise.
just get rid of it now. Like,
I can't. I don't know how to fucking un. It's the like cord is like in the arm.
wait, what?
It's like in, out.
How'd you do that?
I don't.
Did it come like that?
I think my dad did it.
Don't you have the same arm as me?
I don't. Well, I'm gonna turn it down a little.
Okay.
But if I turn it down, then I won't be able to hear myself. So I can't really turn it down.
Wait, you have it so you can hear yourself?
No, after when I rewatch it,
Oh, okay.
I'll sit like this. This is a comfortable spot, and I can hold the mic still,
Okay.
even though I'm cropped out of the shot a little. How's that?
Fine.
This is a learning process after all.
Yeah, it's gonna be, you know? It's not gonna be perfect the first time around, but
Or the second, or the third,
or ever.
fourth. Yeah. No. It'll be perfect at some point. It will be the best podcast
Ever.
ever.
Episode 3. Calling all sponsors. Alright, you ready to resync or?
I'm resyncing right now. Let's do it. Ready?
Alright.
1, 2, 3. Okay, that was pretty good.
Cool.
I think that was almost perfect.
Good.
Like this podcast right now.
We'll get there.
What do you think of the set? Are you
I
enjoying?
like it.
Yeah.
I see you changed some things. You got that curtain up.
Yeah, I put the curtain up so I could block off
Gave me a chair.
all the junk under there. Well, you're not. You're gonna sit on the couch, I think.
Wait, I
Put
can't even
someone
see
else
the
on the
couch.
chair. The couch is right there. The blue thing.
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's
It
cut
looked
off.
like another chair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, more room to
Well,
spread out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
So tell me about your employment history then.
Had one job.
You've only worked at Bagel J's.
Yes,
Wow.
for almost 5 years since 2017.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what you get for being loyal.
Yeah.
Nothing. Fucking nothing. Fucking like absolute dog shit constantly.
Yeah.
But you know, way she goes.
I kind of, after like working at Target for so long and like working all these like retail jobs for so long, I kind of like realized like don't care too much about these jobs. Like unless you like it,
You know.
you shouldn't care about it. Like,
Well, I'm never getting sucked back into a job like that. It was like an abusive relationship.
well,
It felt that way.
I wouldn't say you won't ever have to do something like that again. Like I might still have to do a job like that again. Like,
No, but I'm not gonna get attached.
that. Yeah, exactly.
Right. Right.
Because I quit
Keep
Target.
everyone at an arm's length.
Huh?
Keep everything at an arm's length in a job like that.
Exactly. I remember quitting Target and thinking I never want to do a retail job again, and then I had to do 2 within a year. So it was
See, I don't think I will do food service again unless it's like I don't know. I'd much rather. I know retail sucks too, but I'm
It's better
just.
than food service though.
Yeah, I'm always like, and when I'm working in food, it's. I don't know. It grosses me out now.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like touching like 2,000 people's food in a day is. It's fun.
You're inside 2,000 people.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got
And
your
like you see fucking health code violations and what you can't do anything about it, and you don't have the energy to do anything about it because you're getting paid 13.50 or whatever.
and you're constantly on your feet and you're
Right.
tired and you're yeah.
So like you see a roach and it's like
What's up?
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. You want some of my sandwich, bro?
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's my entire employment history. I worked at an electronic shop in high school in the summer. It was a lighting store, and we just reorganized the entire back storage thing because the lady, it was like hoarding basically.
Oh.
Like they had light fixtures from the probably 90s and 80s, like still there,
Wow.
unsold, and like why?
That
And so we like,
actually reminds me, I worked for your dad to help clean out your downstairs and
oh
upstairs.
yeah, yeah,
That was one of my first jobs.
right, and that sort of turned out the same as the one I'm talking about, where
Yeah.
it all went back to shit within 3 months. Like one of my friends went back after because they just went back to check up on it and see what's up, and it was like completely fucked again within 3 months.
Jeez. Uh, at least there's like more of a attachment to your work in those jobs than retail or food service.
Yeah, but then like with certain things, it's like you finish something and then you go back and you realize like it was all a waste of time
Hmm.
and you could get paid to do it again the same exact way, you know? Just feel it
Yeah.
makes me feel defeated
Well,
a little bit.
at least there is an end goal in those kind of jobs. Like,
Yeah.
think about Bagel J's. Like, I'm gonna make it so nobody's ever hungry again. Like, like how are you gonna do that?
Yeah.
Or retail, like I'm gonna make it so nobody ever comes back in here and they're all satisfied. Like that's not how that works. And most jobs aren't. Most like profitable jobs aren't. But at least you can like have more of an attachment to them, I guess. Like I really like working at a land center. That's cool. And then my other job is coaching kids at Smash, and it's really cool to see them get better. So there is kind of like a finish point there.
Right. Well, just like helping someone else improve. Hey.
Colin says, "Hey." Hey.
I'll blur her face if you want me to.
No, it'll be fine.
uh, I told Ellie I will never let her on my podcast.
Why?
Um, because it's mine.
Okay. I thought you were about to say something a little.
What? No, no, no. Like I said, misogyny isn't cool when Andrew Tate is around.
Only after him, though.
It
Before.
was. I was gonna make it misogyny like one of the fucking. It was gonna be like sliced bread. It was gonna be like Pepe the Frog before the whole Nazi thing.
What? I think, I think, I think Nazis might have come a bit before Pepe.
Well, no, but then they like stole Pepe.
Yeah, but you said before the whole Nazi thing, and I don't
Yeah,
know
well, you know,
that had implications.
when did? Yeah, when Nazis started in like 2016, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Man, do you remember Richard Spencer?
yeah,
What a
yeah.
guy!
No, no.
No, I mean like what a guy is in like what a character, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, I'll accept that.
That's what I mean when I say what a guy. I'm not condoning anything that he said. I just think it's like fucking like if you're crazy enough to like openly say that sort of thing, like that's I look at those sort of people like Alex Jones too. I look at them as like comic book characters almost, like supervillains. Like I don't see either. They're not real people to me, you know.
Alex Jones is a super villain.
No, he's like a supervillain's he's like in the X-Men, you know, the guy with the metal head, the round metal head.
Magneto. Oh, Juggernaut.
Yeah, Juggernaut. He's like Juggernaut. Like I feel like Juggernaut's bad, but he causes a lot more destruction than he means to because he's so uh he seems like stupid, you know?
Yeah,
Or like not like delusional
a little
most
bit.
of the time. Uh, Maybe not the best
I thought you were gonna make some like his, apparently Juggernaut couldn't like have his mind affected by Professor X. So
Oh, yeah, that too. He's got the red pill seeping through him.
oh, what a bastion of masculinity. That
Hillary
Alex
Clinton.
Jones guy.
Hillary Clinton.
Oh, all right. What else? What else? What else do we have to elaborate on? Uh-oh.
I think the main I think we're done with the main part.
Okay.
I'm tired of explaining my unemployment status.
Well, actually, I guess we should talk about what we want this to be. You know, well, we kind of did, but like, what should I read? What I wrote?
Yeah. Yeah, and then we can elaborate on it. Are we going to do the opening?
Well, I feel like I was kind of thinking this opening would be like for other episodes because we kind of went over it. But yeah, like I guess we didn't talk about like the what we plan to do in the future. Like, oh.
What did I do? Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Yeah, like what we want to do. Like obviously we're not going to talk about how we quit our jobs every week, but it's all going to be in that like vein of like we both consume a lot of online content and just a lot of content in general, right?
Yeah, as an unemployed fool, I've seen too much shit online.
I've been on YouTube once or twice.
And I'm not stopping either. No matter what my parents and friends think.
But yeah, so we're just gonna like talk about things that we enjoy and like creators that like kind of inspire us. Like I want to talk about a creator that like kind of inspired me to like want to like pursue a career where I can like do things more like what they do, and yeah, and just
That
any
creator.
well, yeah, I guess I could just say the name. It's just Nick Robinson.
Is this the first topic?
Well, we don't have to go like totally into it today unless you
Yeah.
want to. But
No,
yeah.
let's do it. I'm ready.
Okay.
I was rewatching some just to
Get familiarized.
right.
He has a new video coming out today, right?
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure. I'm so excited. He like every video he does is so good.
I really like how he presents himself.
Yeah.
I think like it's very unique. Ugh, I'm falling.
Oh
It's
yeah.
very unique.
His new
and,
video
like,
comes out in like less than an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have to watch the last 5 ones I missed, or however many.
But sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, I just um, like when he fucking just flies to Japan
Yeah.
for a meme.
Like that is so it's so funny, but it's also like I wish I had that like sort of freedom to do this sort of stuff he does, like this goofy stuff that's like so like silly and meaningless, but also like really fun and like yeah. I don't know. He's also an amazing storyteller, so
What is? Oh, the fucking McDonald's game one. That's
yeah.
so fantastic.
That's like one of the best YouTube videos of all time, like honestly. It's so good.
Yeah.
It like the whole like twist. It's so goofy, it's so fun. It's so good.
You-
Yeah, go for it.
Did you ever fuck, I forget his name. There's a guy that's similar to him that does like he did like the ultimate Pokemon rap and he did it live where he does like every single Pokemon.
I do not know.
Oh man. Well, it's like a 20-minute video and I think it's live.
Hmm.
Rap. Oh yeah, it's he does it for Polygon.
Oh yes, you showed me him.
Yeah.
He quit though, like literally as I like got into him, like his next video was his last. What was
Really?
his name?
He quit?
Yeah, he quit.
Oh, I didn't know this.
But
Yeah.
but isn't it crazy that he worked for Polygon and like Nick Robinson worked for Polygon?
Yeah, and they're both like they know how to find talent. They just don't know how to keep it, you know?
well, Nick Robinson they had a good reason. Yeah, what was this guy's name?
Oh, he was he
David
did some weird
Brian
shit.
David Gilbert.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome. I liked him a lot.
Yeah. Let's
Partake.
let's watch a little bit just so we get the idea, you know?
I cannot hear it. I think you have to share the specific screen.
You can't hear
Yeah. You're just
even
sharing.
when I'm sharing it?
Yeah, so go to share
Oh.
your screen and go to applications. Yeah, stop sharing.
Share screen. Ha. This, right? Maybe.
Yep. And then try it. Yep, there we go.
You can hear it?
Yep.
Fucking advertisements.
Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Caterpie, Butterfree, Wurmple, Scorbunny, Sobble, and Grookey, Licky, Tongue, and Licky, Haxorus, Cofagrigus, Poliwrath, Mismagius, Fracture, Crabrawler, Dupiter, Shelter, Cloyster, Haunter, Grimer, Golurk, Luxio Swampert, Lilligantine, Seismatoad, Polytoad, Palpitoad Seal, Parasect, Trevin, and Toxapex Field.
It's so sick.
Gravel or Pelipper, Elgy, and Picky Peck Clawitz,
And he does, like-
Vescalope, Delibird, Ursa Ring, Blazic, and Fennekin.
It's probably more now, right?
Bat, Swoobat, Crowbat,
Scrub.
Goldbat, Zubat,
Oh,
Puccina,
man.
Caracosta, Teddy, Ursa, Umbreon, Loma, Mola, Chikorita, Gotharita, Drudagon, Snorunt, Tyrant, Charjabug, Ninjaskium, Mascavalier,
Jesus.
Vidion, Drapion, Jolteon, Sylveon, Glaceon, Espion, Jigglypuff, Igglybuff, Wigglytuff, Delmi, Servine,
It's
Rockruff,
so good.
Porygon Z, Porygon 2, Ribombee, Skuntank, Clank, Miltank, and Tank, Luxray, Pidgey, Hitmonlee, Skitty, Happiny, Mudbray, Lotad, Durant, Superior,
Lotad.
Gorgai, Stoutland, Executor, Abrasidra, Nidorina, Dewott, Chestnut, Primarina, Ammonite, Dragonite, Charizard, Magnemite, Meditate, Dusknoir, Ivysaur,
I have to watch the whole thing 'cause it's fucking 9 minutes long.
Meow, Meowth, Explode,
What?
Wobbuffet.
How did he remember all this shit?
God tier. Am I right? He's just very good at what he does.
He is. Yeah, he's one of my favorites by far. He's great.
Is he doing his own thing now, or he just stopped working?
That's a good question, because after that, I haven't seen anything from him.
What's his name?
Brian David Gilbert.
Let's see. Him, and then I can't think of a good clip to show of Nick.
Hmm?
Nick Robinson.
You can't think of a good what, though?
What'd you say?
You said you can't think of a good what about him and Nick
But-
Robinson?
Or shorter thing to show.
Oh, for Nick Robinson? Yeah, well,
Yeah.
there's no, like... His videos are all, like, a journey, like... They're all, like, stupid long, and, like... But, like, honestly, you want to know the one video of his I think is, like, the best? And
What?
It's kind of silly. It's literally just the don't know what time it is challenge. I think that video is so funny and so inventive and so stupid. It's so he edits it amazing, but also just like that kind of challenge and that the freedom to do that kind of thing. Like, think about what you actually have to, where you have to be, like, in life to be able to do something like that. You're just like, I don't know what time it is, and that's okay. Like, do you ever think of that? Like,
Yeah, like how fucking, and it's not like meta necessarily.
no, it's not.
It's like, but somehow he has a thematic, like a good undertone.
Oh yeah.
It has like a lesson almost. Yeah, check that video out. Whoever's watching.
But like that video straight up like made me want to quit my job because I was like, I want that. I like maybe not that freedom, but I want that freedom to just be able to wake up one day and be like, fuck it, like I don't want to know what time it is, and like that's just okay. Like I don't want to be beholden to anything. I just want to like have like, freedom. I don't know. That's just fucking insane to me.
This dude might have actually just disappeared.
Brian David Gilbert.
Yeah, I'm on his Instagram. Oh yeah, it's July 31st. He posted something. Oh, he posts on his Instagram. But like, all of his YouTube videos are 2 minutes long now.
Mm.
Bummer. He did some of like the best. Him and Nick Robinson, best content on Polygon. Probably out of anyone.
I didn't even really follow Nick when he was on Polygon. But
He did no, maybe it wasn't Polygon. He did a few websites, didn't he?
he definitely did Polygon.
And he did
He was Rev 3.
Rev 3, right. Yeah, dude. Oh, what happened? What happened to all the good eh, that was like video game stuff where you didn't really have to think about like shitty politics or anything. I feel like right after that, like politics, the Gamergate shit started, and it was like there was no. That was like the only basic video game content that was entertaining. You
Ah,
know?
I feel like they were still kind of in the political. Like this. What was there last year? 7 years ago is when Tara made the last video on Rev 3 games. What was that? That would have been 2014. No, that would have been 2015.
Yeah. So like, no, I guess Gamergate started.
2014.
Yeah. So like right around that time, yeah.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I I really miss. I remember like watching the D-Toid show like back in the day. Like, did you ever watch the D-Toid show?
Um, with Max.
Yeah, Max and Tara.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was like 2010. That was like ages ago.
I'm surprised Destructoid is still around.
They are.
You would think that's like the one that wouldn't make it out of all of them.
But yeah, it's
But-
crazy that Rev 3 died and Destructoid is still like kicking.
Right. Yeah. I mean, Destructoid. It's probably I don't know what their views are like now, but I remember it was like 20K. Like very, very, especially for how good the content was. It would like not get that many views.
Yeah.
What was the show? I know Max did it, but it was like more just at his house. It was like very casual Destructoid. Was that?
was the revamp of the Destructoid show?
Oh, yeah. I like that a lot.
Show? Yeah. I mean, honestly, Max Scoville is like also just one of like. He's like,
Ing, he's a good one.
he's fucking so funny. I feel like he's been reined in a lot by IGN, and so is Brian. Sadly.
Yeah, it's sort of that. I don't. LA, you lose your. It's like
They're
working
San
at Google.
Francisco. They're
Yeah.
but still, like, it's the California
Or
tech.
Yeah.
Tech culture.
San Francisco, yeah. That entire state is LA to me. Like Hollywood and LA. Hollywood only just because sometimes a good movie comes out of there.
Every once in a while.
Yeah. Like 2 a year now.
Um,
That's what we're down to out of the 1,000 that come out.
and they're all Marvel movies. I'm just kidding.
I hate Marvel movies. I'll
You
go into
really
that
do?
eventually. I think they all suck. And
Every
are
single
boring.
one.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah, I mean, even the ones that I used to like, it's like they feel less good now because of how many there are. And like now they're all part of another universe.
Do you remember for your birthday we went to see Wolverine Origins once?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Really?
We went to see Wolverine X-Men Origins Wolverine. Yeah,
That was a great movie.
No, it wasn't. It was so bad. But we were children.
Yeah. No, that movie sucks. Do you remember? Was that the one where Deadpool's like
Yeah,
just a naked guy?
yeah.
Yeah.
So bad.
I think that was Ryan Reynolds.
it was still Ryan Reynolds. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. He really like Ryan Reynolds is like extremely rich now. Did you know that?
Well, yeah.
Like crazy. I just never you'd never think he would like become the face of like everyone likes. You know, that's sort of who he is now.
He's a pretty funny guy.
I just don't see like I don't think anyone's ever said anything negative about him publicly.
At least nobody that we know about.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the dude played Pikachu, you know? What's a bigger role than Pikachu?
Oh man. Yeah, him and like Paul Rudd are still like genuinely nice people.
Oh, they're gonna be in a movie together probably at some point. That's crazy.
Deadpool and Ant-Man.
Yeah. It's gonna be something.
Deadpool is good, but that's not even a Marvel movie technically, right? It's
He's
Sony.
crossing over to the MCU.
Oh.
But he's the one.
Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2 are really good.
They're fucking awesome.
Um,
Guardians 2 is fucking awesome. I love that movie.
is that the one? Spoiler alert! Where that guy dies, Merle from Walking Dead.
Yeah.
He dies in the second one, right? Yeah.
That
The third
movie's-
one's coming out next year, May.
Yeah. Have you been
Gonna be a
keeping
big
up with
thing.
Marvel in general, or?
No, not at all. No, fuck. I actually like hate. I hate Marvel. I take it all back. None of those movies are good.
You're like, I like Guardians of the Galaxy. Do you know what like happened in like the Avenger movies?
Half the world died, and then they came back. So
Yeah.
actually, nothing happened.
Well, there was a lot that happened for the Guardians.
See, that's why Guardians 3 is gonna suck because I'm gonna have to watch 6 other movies
You'll have to watch
before I
two.
can watch what?
You only have to watch 2.
2 3-hour movies, 3-hour experiences that I then have to watch like the 12 movies before to understand all the characters.
Yeah, but it's just
It's too
comics. You know that Captain America's Captain America and that Iron Man is gonna die and yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
You didn't
I
watch
knew
Endgame?
no.
What the fuck?
I don't think I even watched the entirety of Infinity War.
Really?
Yeah.
Why are you such a fucking hipster? Just go watch it.
No, I feel like I don't want to watch 2 more Thor movies. Oh, the Thor movie is good too. By Watika.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, the second Thor movie, I think.
It's the third one.
Oh God.
And then
Yeah, see,
he made a fourth one that just came out and it's not that good.
I mean, at this point, he must just be doing it so he can make his next movie for more money.
I don't know.
Like that's sort of, I give you one, you give me one. Like, because it's every other movie he can do whatever he wants.
He's
You know?
doing Star Wars now, though.
Yeah. So that's his new
It's
cash
his new
cow,
baby.
which is cool because like I'm glad a good director is making movies in a series that I like.
Which is Star Wars?
Star Wars,
You
yeah,
actually like Star Wars?
more than Marvel, yeah. I mean,
Really?
the last 3 Star Wars movies sucked. No, 7. I still
Seven
kind of
was
like
good,
7.
yeah. 7 was fine.
But yeah, 8
Eight's
was
a good movie. Eight's a
no,
good
it's
movie.
not.
Yeah, it is.
No,
It's a good movie. It's a bad Star Wars movie. That's a good movie.
I don't think it's a good movie. I thought it was so fucking boring for most. Like nothing happens.
Really?
Yeah,
9 is a hot pile of trash.
I haven't watched that.
Good. It's so
Yeah.
good.
It's just 8 really was like a nail in the coffin for the series. It felt like they made none of the characters do anything cool. Fucking Finn was out the entire movie, and I like Finn.
Wow, how progressive of you. You're such a progressive guy.
Yeah, that's me. Ray was okay in the first movie.
She was honestly the best part of 8. Aside from
I don't.
Kylo.
Well, she was the only one that did something.
Yeah.
And they made me like Laura Dern less. I think that's the reason I really don't like that movie. Because Laura Dern is one of the best actresses of all time. When she showed up as like some purple-haired asshole, really got me going.
You watch too much red letter media.
No, what do you mean?
You watch too much red letter media.
Why is that?
Because the Marvel movies are trash, and Star Wars is also trash. And everything
just watch-
we watch is trash.
Well, no. I like bad movies from time to time.
Like,
I was saying, like, the new Bullet Train movie, it's not a great movie, but things happen in it the entire time, and it's very fun, and it's ridiculous and stupid at times, and it's just like entertainment, you know? Not really worried about how good or bad it is. But when I'm like thinking about like an 8, the only thing I can think about is like how the movie's being made because nothing else is going on. It's like I'm nitpicking it. You know what I mean?
it's not boring.
It was so boring. They didn't let 2 of the main characters do anything.
Who?
Finn and Poe.
Poe, yeah.
And
I feel like the Poe stuff was alright.
is that the one where Leia used the Force to
Mary Poppins her way back into the ship, yeah.
I mean, like, I don't care about any like lore stuff. Like, I don't care that it broke lore or whatever. I just think like why even do that? I don't know.
Why make her like use the Force?
No, it was just like such a weird out of place scene in the movie.
No, it's supposed to be powerful, Colin.
Yeah, it's supposed to be powerful, like fucking a ghost of Luke getting killed and then it not actually happening.
But then he does die. Because he's like, oh damn, I used up all my service on Skype. My Force Skype is up, I have to die now.
Yeah, it's just like Endgame. It's like they killed everyone and then they brought everyone back. Like, nothing actually was on the line. Yeah. Good. Like when Han Solo died, that was fucking upsetting. It hurt.
Because he couldn't Skype back.
Huh?
Because he couldn't come back as like a ghost.
No, it just hurt. Like, Chewbacca had to watch him die. Like, they set that up so well for, you know, being trash.
I think you only think it was sad because the dog got upset.
And his son killed him. Like, that's kind of like it's exactly like
it's poetry. It rhymes.
when the father tries to kill the son at some point. You know, in is that a New Hope or is that a Empire?
It's kind of both.
It's Empire, isn't it?
It's Empire and Jedi mostly.
Well, Empire is the one where he cuts off his hand and throws him off the Death Star. It was like that.
No, the Death Star.
What you know, I fucking hate Star Wars too. Actually, I take everything back. I said I hate Marvel. I hate Star Wars.
Oh my god. Oh, what pop culture franchises do you like?
Question. Can you give me some options to think about? Harry Potter is fire all the way through, and they'd made fucking 8 movies, 9 movies.
There's 8.
Right, 7
Well,
books, 8 movies.
Unless you count Fantastic Beast. But
Well,
you probably
yeah.
shouldn't.
Do they suck? I didn't watch
The
those.
first one is totally alright. And then the next...
Then they canceled Johnny Depp and it all went downhill.
Well, he was in the second one.
Oh.
But that movie...
Suck?
I haven't even seen the third one. I hear it's bad as well. But the second one is a fucking... It's one of the worst movies that I've ever seen in theaters, by far. It's so bad. When their plot revolves around a baby getting thrown off of a boat and dying, and then it turns out that that wasn't the same baby or whatever, and like, it's so fucking bad. It's so bad. That movie is a trash fire.
Well, that's sort of, it's like Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. That's my favorite franchise.
What?
The musical?
Never seen it. Never heard it.
It's like a Bible story that they turn into a goofy musical.
Ah, yes, the Bible. My favorite
Well, it's cool,
cinematic
like-
universe.
Yeah. Well, they like get rid of the son, and then the son becomes the pharaoh, and then, they were like a poor family, and then the whole family goes to ask the pharaoh for something, and then they find out it's their little long lost brother, something like that. That's how that movie works. See, I'm just gonna incorrectly explain everything. That's my new role. Podcast episode 1.
I think we should really just dive into the Bible cinematic universe. I think there's a lot of stories in there. I think
Yeah.
there's a real deep lore.
There's some pretty good stories in the Bible for being a work of fiction. I mean,
Yeah. Let's
think
just
about like all the
alienate.
things.
Let's alienate everybody right now.
Fuck Marvel. Fuck religion.
Fuck Star Wars.
Fuck no, Star Wars is okay. Fine.
Actually, nah. Fuck Star Wars.
Yeah, fuck Star Wars. Have you watched any of the shows?
Oh yeah, I've been keeping up with all of the Disney Plus stuff that's Marvel and Star Wars. It's
That's depressing.
yeah.
I don't want to talk about
Hey, She-Hulk's pretty
horrible.
good. What?
Oh man.
It is.
I mean,
Have you
yeah.
seen it?
No, but I don't need to know it's a fucking Marvel show.
Hey, it's pretty good. I've actually really liked the last two Marvel shows. Miss Marvel was really good.
I didn't even know about that one.
It's really good. It's a really like, aside from the superhero shit, like the family is so good. Like they're very funny, very lovable.
Loki was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, Loki
I
was
like-
really good.
I like Loki. He's a good character.
You probably like him because he's not a woman.
He reminds me of Richard Spencer.
Yeah. They actually add a female Loki, so take that.
No, I just saw this great. It was an Iraqi movie. I'd have to look up the name, but it was like it was about like a woman's role in Iraq, and it was from the perspective of a little girl, and it was so fucking good. It was like a feminist movie, sort of.
I was gonna make a
But,
very
like,
bad joke, but I'm not gonna.
Go ahead, do it.
You said an Iraqi movie. I'm like, it's just titled
Or
like
no,
Stop
Iran.
It.
Iran.
Oh,
I think.
Iran. Okay.
Yeah.
Iraqi movie. Just called Stop It. It's just called Stop It, please. Same with Iran, though.
Well, they at least like, I don't know. feel like I don't know anything about the politics. I assume it's all very anti-women. But
that tends to be a lot of the Middle East, yeah.
yeah.
That's actually something that also probably helped me, like, convince me to quit my job. Was I was getting a lot into politics in 2020.
Oh man, is that where we're going now?
Not like I don't want to get into any specifics or anything. It just I got like a lot more politically informed.
What do you think of guns?
They sure are a tool.
Guns don't kill people. I kill people with guns.
The hell?
You ever seen that?
No.
Oh my god. It's like one of those like he was like a parody rapper. No, you've definitely seen him. He does the Show Me Your Genitals song.
Oh.
That guy? Yeah.
I haven't seen that gun one though.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's actually got a sick beat. It's like really it's kind of catchy.
Guns don't kill people. I kill people with guns. Wow. But yeah. I got really into politics and was like, I want to have a job that I like and I feel like I'm doing good in the world. And yeah. I'm not doing like coaching Smash Bros to poor kids is like cool and shit. It's not like the best thing you can do. Like I feel like there's a lot of better ways to help the world, but it's helping.
Well, I mean, if you're
special little way, you know.
Right. I mean, if you're, what would they be doing otherwise?
Yeah, exactly.
Than learning Smash.
They'd be on the mean streets.
Or fucking exactly.
Doing crack cocaine.
Yeah. I'd rather be addicted to video games than meth myself, but
why not both?
Oh man. Fuck, I'm really upset about my audio. I know it's gonna be shit throughout the entire thing. I'm really bummed out.
Wait, what was that?
I'm worried my audio is just gonna suck the entire time.
You can edit it in post, but
Yeah,
also,
put like a windscreen or.
It's not the worst.
Maybe I'll just hyper focus on it in editing. Like every time it gets loud, I'll zoom in on the mic that I'm shaking. Like, you know.
So, what are your excuse me. Oh, so what are your plans to like going forward being unemployed? Like what do you hope to gain in this period of time?
I want to try to do the things that I sought out to do, and then had some mental illness problems, and then that dampened it, and then I started working at Bagel J's, and that really dampened it. I need to get back into music. I need to get back into. I haven't decided on the medium I'm gonna use yet. Like streaming. Do I make more videos? I don't know. But I guess I just gotta try things. You know?
That's awesome. I mean, you gotta do it, you know? If it's what you love, you gotta do it.
I mean, yeah. If I don't try, I'm gonna be very upset later on in life. And then, it's probably gonna fail. And then fail again, and then fail again. But then it might succeed, you know?
Well, from what I heard, apparently people who do go into business for themselves and like try to like, I don't know, make their careers happen, like there's like a very high success rate. And I didn't believe that, but in a year, I went from working in retail to having 2 jobs in esports. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of insane.
Yeah. That's pretty great.
So I think you'd be surprised how likely it is for you to succeed, especially if it's something you really like.
Yeah, and I think I'm born talented at it. Like I have a natural gift to do something like this.
And I think, yeah, you've always had a very creative outlook in mind. So I think, yeah,
Yeah. I don't mean to toot my own horn. I just think
it's good
I'm
to have
thinking of
confidence.
the pros I have. My negatives are definitely there. Like depression.
Yeah.
We're gonna this is like therapy for me. We're gonna unravel everything at some point. By episode 10, I'm gonna be sobbing on camera.
Right after calling all sponsors.
Episode just starts and it's just me sobbing into the mic, and you're not even here yet. You're just like, I'm waiting for you. Yeah. We'll do a sponsor video at some point. And then
somebody's gonna love this.
yeah.
Coming at Disney. We got this.
Well, we haven't said so far we're pretty family friendly, I'd say. I mean, I've said fucking shit a few times, but
2 more. I'm sure.
I don't think I hear YouTube's going through it again, which happens every 3 years or 2 years.
Has YouTube not been going through it for a while? Like, I feel like
they have like 9, 10 good months
ever.
Yeah. No, I feel like once in a while it coasts and like they sort of fix things, and then there's not as many like monetarily. It used to be worse. Like monetizing used to be worse on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be like you couldn't make money if you did certain things, you know? Like I remember like they weren't at some point they were demonetizing like trans YouTubers because they were talking about being trans or whatever.
Yeah. Isn't that
like,
still happening or
probably, yeah.
I just thought like all these bad things have happened, and yeah, people initially talk about them and like and stuff, but then it just kind of never changes, and they're just like, all right, this is YouTube now.
Yeah, you think it's just like gets quieter?
Yeah, well, I think it just becomes part of the status quo, which sucks, especially like on the trans like topics, because it's like you shouldn't be demonetized for talking about that stuff unless you're being hateful. But if you're a trans YouTuber talking about trans issues, you should not be getting demonetized. Unless
I know that
Blair White.
Yeah, well, she I don't think she even deserves to be demonetized. Honestly, my demonetization policy is, for my personal one, is a lot lower bar than.
I'd agree.
Huh?
I totally agree. Like.
Oh yeah.
Just unless you're like calling for like active like hate and like or not hate, just violence, I guess even.
Like I think Alex Jones probably deserved to be banned on everything.
Yeah.
Because of like how he helped trick. He just tricked people into being crazy people. Like he was a big part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it weren't for him, there wouldn't be as much talk about like shootings being psyops and shit.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm trying to think of a good example of someone that probably shouldn't be banned. I don't think Blair White should be banned. She says stupid shit. Well, I don't know. She's probably done some hate campaigns on certain people,
Yeah.
harassment, but like
She's not
just
Alex Jones, though.
right. But like her opinions, it's like what let her speak it and pay her for it because
People deserve to make a living.
people deserve. Yeah, and I like when dumb people say things. It makes our lives easier, because then we have something to talk about.
I kind of agree in the sense that I think you should, like, believe what you say always, but I do love having conversations that challenge my beliefs. Like, yeah.
Yeah, well, I had like a whole. I guess we'll get into this at some point. It's probably not it. Probably we've been recording for a while.
Yeah.
But like, I'm so disconnected from like what people do now. Like, I almost see everyone online as like a character in a book or something. Like, I don't even pass judgment on people anymore. And I think it all started. I'm not going to talk about this much, but I think it all started when Chris Chan fucking got arrested for having sex with her mother. I think that was the point where it was like, I love Chris Chan.
Okay.
And I know this is like disgusting and horrible, but it feels like this is a big chapter in the Chris Chan book. And it's an exciting one at that. And so, I'm sort of at that point
Yeah.
with everyone. So, like, when I watch, like, Destiny, like, anything he says, whether I agree or disagree, I take with a grain of salt,
Mm-hmm.
almost. And I see it almost as, like, I don't even agree or disagree at that point. I just watch. Which I think is honestly a healthy way to approach things, especially if you're a commentator. I feel more like an observer than a pundit.
Yeah. I think it's good to observe and then, like, still have your, like, own opinions and, like, come to your own conclusions.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I really like listening to people I disagree with. Like, that's, like, honestly one of my favorite things is to have discussions with people I disagree with and, like, expand my own, like, understanding of stuff.
We should do that at some point. I'll host and you can debate with someone.
Okay.
That'd be kind of fun.
Yo, I could get my friend Kate on here.
Yeah.
I could debate a neolib as a democratic socialist. I could then get my other
Neolib.
friend on who's a fucking tanky.
What's a neolib? Is that a
It's like a Joe Biden.
Joe Biden?
Yeah. Like a Joe
Okay.
Biden supporter. Or a Hillary Clinton or a Barack Obama supporter. Basically the establishment Democratic Party. They're called neolibs because they're like
Neo means new, right?
yeah, actually, I
Oh, it's
don't
like-
really know if I agree with the terminology, but they are
Well, I guess a liberal, like a classic liberal, is
yeah,
sort of different.
yeah, and liberal like is kind of like a bad word in a lot of like socialist circles, but but they would be like the definition of liberals, which I still consider myself a liberal, but
Yeah, liberal is like a slur now, almost.
yeah, which is stupid.
Which I'd rather be a liberal than a conservative.
100%, but they also just write off conservatives completely.
Yeah, which is fucking stupid because that's 55% of the country.
55%? What are you talking about?
It's like a it's like a lot of people.
There are way more liberals than conservatives in America.
No, I don't believe that. There's more liberals, but they're all in cities.
Yeah.
So they're not as spread out.
Yeah.
Which is bad for voting.
Yeah. Bad for our system of voting. That's already fucked up.
Right, well, we're never going to fix that.
But there are more liberals than conservatives in America. There's more Democrats registered.
What do you think the percentage is?
What is the
60-40? 55-50? 45?
I think it's like 55-45.
Yeah.
Let me see how many registered Democrats there are.
But even then, like, to write off 45% of the population, and the fact that, like, mostly old people vote, and old people are definitely closer to leaning conservative, like, you're just burning a bridge you don't need to burn.
Yeah. The percentage of voters registered with a qualified political party decreased from... Oh, wait, what? Shut up. The percentage of voters registered with the Democratic Party increased from 45.1% to 46.3%. The percentage of voters registered with the Republican Party decreased from 27.1% to 24.0%. So currently, there are 40... Of all voters, there are 46.3% are Democrats and 24% are Republicans.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so there's way more like Democrats and liberals.
I thought it was a lot closer than that.
Well, it seems like that because of our political system.
Is everyone else just not registered?
No, the other people would be independents. This is all registered voters.
That would mean like 30% is independent.
Yeah.
So those people probably also don't want you to write off conservatives. I would assume if you're independent, you would vote for a conservative.
Yeah, 100%. They are probably more conservative leaning than Republican, but I mean, Democrats are the only ones that even get over, like, they're close to 50% of the registered voters. That's insane.
Yeah, but they're not. They're the minor majority, right? So if you're like writing off everyone that's like left of a liberal,
yeah,
or I mean right of a liberal, then you're kind of excluding the majority of the population.
Well, you'd have to take into account that some of those independents are going to be more liberal, but also some of them might be even like more left than like most neoliberals. Like,
like Bernie supporters?
Exactly. Like Bernie was an independent. He still kind of is. He doesn't really align with the current Democratic Party, so
that's correct. That means there's more independents than conservatives. Is that right?
No, you're right, yeah.
Jesus.
and think about how much conservatives still have power. It's so fucked up.
I should probably change to independent myself. The only reason I don't is because voting in
primaries.
Right, primaries especially. I vote in every primary.
Same.
And every election. And we're having a contested primary this year. We had Brian Higgins.
Mm-hmm.
You know these people?
Yeah.
I forget what his job title is.
He's what is he? Shit. He's not a representative, is he?
I don't know. No, he's local, sort of. He's like New York State. But he like fucks with Buffalo, so it's like you better vote for him. Isn't he the one that helped us like fix the waterfront?
Probably. It's been so long since I've been in Buffalo politics.
Yeah. But those are I might not even vote in the 2024 election.
If it's Trump versus Biden, or if it's Trump versus anyone, you better vote for who's not Trump, please.
Well, in this state, it doesn't even matter. It's
It
gonna go blue.
yeah. It still matters. It still
Yeah.
matters. Just do it.
Yeah, I guess.
What if everybody had that opinion, Colin? Think of that.
Well, if I was in fucking North Carolina, I would be voting, and no matter what. But presidential, like, they don't even do shit for us.
I mean,
Mostly.
I'd say that Trump directly impacted so many lives negatively.
Oh, true.
Like,
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about it. The response to COVID, like,
Yeah, and now that I'm thinking about it, like, the Supreme Court is such an important thing, and those, like, I think we could still have, like, 2 that are going to die
Yeah.
soon.
well, I don't know about that. 'Cause
No,
one
well,
guy
I mean,
just
I'm
retired.
thinking 70 plus, right? There's
Yeah.
at least 2 more,
Are there?
I think.
Either way, it's just always good to vote.
Yeah.
Also
After the
we should be voting so we get people who don't want the electoral college. So your vote always matters.
That's not gonna happen.
It
It
should.
might. If it happens, that would be great.
Well,
but-
remember how many registered Democrats there are compared to registered Republicans, and guess who the electoral college favors the most? It's Republicans.
Right.
So there is a good possibility that we could get rid of the electoral college.
That'd be
People are
cool.
Finally understanding that it's horrible.
You know, we got rid of daylight savings time, and that was like, I didn't even think that existed, that we could just get rid of it. So, I guess anything is possible.
Yeah. We got rid of daylight saving.
We did!
Yeah.
Like, how do you... That's crazy.
Is it like a statewide? Is it like a countrywide thing?
Yeah, I think so. I think Joe Biden said it. I mean, if it wasn't a countrywide thing, things would be really fucked up.
We're gonna turn off the sun.
I mean, that would mean like our difference would go from 2 hours to 3 hours,
Yeah, that would be stupid.
and then back to 2 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So we went on a fucking roller coaster.
Yeah, this was pretty good. How long did we go for? Oh, we're like an hour in, and I already did 20 before that.
Shit.
Oh man, what time is it? Oh, I gotta go soon.
Yeah, I actually have to
Should we
see
wrap
as
this up?
well. Yeah.
All right,
I have to work in a couple hours, so I gotta take
sick.
a shower and shit.
Good first podcast.
Yeah. It was fun.
Will you send me your video?
Yeah.
And then we'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna edit it up tomorrow. I'm not working tomorrow, so I'll be doing that for a few hours.
Sweet. If you have any questions, wait, should we do like a little outro? Follow me on Twitter, please.
I don't have a Twitter, so
Well, you
follow
can get one.
Lamar on Twitter. I'll put it up on the screen.
It's at Bernard Icyoyo. ICYOYO.
Maybe I should make a Twitter for the podcast.
Yeah.
Grab that
maybe.
domain.
All right.
All
All
right.
Stop recording.
I think we're done. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye.